Hi everybody and welcome to today's technical session. Today we're going to talk about the strict ring muscle up, an amazing skill which requires a lot of work, a lot of strength, but I'm going to show you all the steps to get you to do that movement. So let's go. So where to start? We're going to start with the grip. To be able to do a strict ring muscle up, you need to do a false grip. So the false grip basically is like, instead of just holding the rings under, we're going to hold them from the side. And we're going to do that, and we'll have to practice that false grip a lot to get comfortable with it. In the beginning it can be really painful, but it's like everything. When you hold the bar in the beginning, it's painful for your hands. It's going to be painful for the side of your hand right here. The false grip needs to be practiced, and we're going to practice doing ring rows. And actually we're going to do ring rows with the false grip. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to extend our arms with the false grip, just hold 3 seconds, and from there we're going to pull back and forth. And each time we're going to be in the extend position, we're going to hold 2 to 3 seconds break. So that's a very easy drill to do, because you can stand far away from the ring and you're not going to have too much to pull. And if you think it's too easy, you can come closer to the rings and you're going to be more and more inclined, and it's going to be harder and harder. So I suggest you guys to do the same thing that we always do with the strength exercise, like this one for example. If you're able to do 5 sets of 3 repetitions, then well, you're able to go to the next level. So the next steps are just going to be stepping forward, maybe step like half a step or something like that, and you will feel it's going to be harder. Can you do 5 sets of 3 with those? Just go further and further. This is something easy to practice, and actually this is a very good way to build resilience for your false grip. The next thing we need to look at is the key positions. There is some key position in the ring muscle up. The first key position is hanging with the false grip. Like we talked before, it needs to be practiced a lot. The second one is pulling into your chest and holding there. So when you pull the rings into your chest, you need to hold there 5-10 seconds. Work on getting stronger in that very position. That position is going to be very, very important. The third position is going to be over the rings. The rings are going to be past your chest, and you're going to be in the bottom of your dip position. And that position needs to be strengthened as well. So we need to do some holds in that position as well. And the last position is of course the top, very top position of the dip, is the final position. So you're going to hold the rings close to the body, you're going to extend your arms, you're going to extend your neck, you're going to have the legs together, and you're just going to hold that position. It's very important, guys, to practice those 4 positions, which are key positions. If you get very strong in those 4 positions, well, the rest is, a connection between those positions. So it's very important that we get stronger in those 4 positions. So an easy way to build strength in those positions would be, for example, 3 to 5 rounds of 5 to 10 seconds hold on those positions. So you're going to hold 5 to 10 seconds hanging, 5 to 10 seconds ring to the chest, 5 to 10 seconds at the bottom of the dip, and 5 to 10 seconds at the top of the dip. So you do that for 3 to 5 rounds, maybe once a week, and you will see big improvement in those positions. So the next step is going to be the turnover. So we're going to practice turnover standing on our feet. So we're going to stand on our feet, we're going to hold the rings in false grip, and from there we're just going to stand into position. And the thing you need to focus on this movement is having the rings close to each other and close to your body throughout the whole movement. So you don't even need to dip at the top, just to kind of save some energy for later. You can do the dips for itself later. But now we're just going to focus on the turnover. So we do that again, we're just going to go down, and from there we're going to stand the rings close to the body and get through it. And you can do that 5 sets of 3s, and practice that until it gets easy to do 5 sets of 3s. Then you're ready to the next level. And the next level is simply lifting one foot off the ground. You're just going to extend the leg. By extending the leg, we're going to get closer to our final position, and so it's a very good thing to practice. So extend the leg and do the same thing. Pull it close to the chest, get through it. That's it. 5 sets of 3s. If it's kind of getting easy enough to move on to the next level, then we should use a band. So we always start with a thick band and try to go lower and lower to finally not using any bands. So we're maybe going to start with the purple band. So you put the purple band into the ring. So you attach it to the ring, you get it to the other side, you sit on the band and you sit on the floor. So that's going to be maybe tricky to find the right height, but that's something you need to try. So you're going to be sitting on the floor and you're going to hold the rings, and from there, with the help of the band, you're going to pull in position and practice the turnover. That's a very, very good way to practice that very movement. Then you can practice that, practice. And once you can do 5 sets of 3s with the purple band, you just use the black or 2 reds, for example, and then do the same. 5 sets of 3s, you move to 1 red. 5 sets of 3s, then you're ready to try in the rings. There are 2 things we need to practice as well, is the strength for the pull-up and the strength for the dips. The dips, for example, can be practiced by itself. You can use a band and do dips, or if you can do 5 sets of 3s with the black one, you do 5 sets of 3 with the red one. But the idea is also, of course, to be able to do 5 sets of 3s without any bands. The pull-up the same way. Remember, when you do pull-up in the rings, it needs to be with false grip. You can use 2 boxes, for example, you can stand on 2 boxes, so you can prepare your false grip like it's supposed to be. You can extend, and from there you do pull-ups. You do 5 sets of 3s of pull-ups. If it's difficult to hold the false grip, you can maybe hold your arms bent a little bit, but the main goal is to have your arms extended. So that needs to be practiced as well. A very nice way to work on the strength is 3 to 5 sets of 3 pull-ups and 3 dips, for example. So you do 5 sets of 3 each every week, once a week, twice a week. Not every day, because you need sometimes to recover and sometimes to build strength. But once to twice a week, you will see big improvement in the pull strength and the dip strength. So once you have all those elements, it's just a question of just trying. So you're just going to hang in the rings, and from there you're going to do everything we just did before, and you're going to be surprised. Maybe you're going to get the first ring muscle up. If you do, leave a message. Let me know if there's anything that needs clarification. I'll be happy to answer that back. I hope you enjoyed this video, you guys. See you.